Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, I'm Dora, and I dabble with some YouTube with some natural hair videos, and you're currently watching an episode of a series I created of a struggling graduate, where I just give advice and talk about how things ended up the way they were specifically to me. All right. So in the previous video, I spoke about how I matriculated at the age of 16, which means that, okay, in 2016, I was doing my first year at UJ. But that wasn't the plan, guys. It wasn't the plan. It was not the plan. This is the video where I talk about it, and there will be other videos that will, that will make everything more understandable. But then again, I'm always gonna say this is how my journey is, and then I will always give advice in my journey, which is like advice to myself. But if it resonates with you, I mean, that's cool too. So yeah, so in matric I did, some randomish subjects, and I'm a very creative person, and in my household I was just that person. I mean, my siblings are creative too in their own aspects, but I was like, hey yo, I'm creative app, like that is just me. So I matriculated with some average-ish, I wouldn't say I had great marks. Like I had like, let's say 60s. Yeah, that was 60s, and maybe I'd have like 70 there. And then obviously, because, well, I'm one of those people that fail Afrikaans, so I failed Afrikaans. But luckily, I had an additional subject, which was Portuguese, which compensated for language. So I failed Afrikaans, like, bruh, it was bad. And it's so weird because now that I've, like, so in varsity, my friends do speak Afrikaans, but they didn't speak Afrikaans all the time. But I just started to learn more words, and then obviously when I got to work, a lot of people spoke, well, vernac, which I kind of understand. And then with Afrikaans, I also started to pick up more stuff. So I actually feel like if I knew the Afrikaans that I know now, I probably would have passed, like, guaranteed. But anyway, so I applied to BITS. I think that was my, like, I had three options. For me, I wanted to go to, so my first option was UP, second option was FITS, and my third option was UJ. And I wanted to do architecture. Yes. Everybody that knows me is gonna be like, we know, girl. Everyone that knows what I study is gonna be like, you did? But I wanted to do architecture. Like, I was just so passionate about it because I felt like it was a perfect mix between art, which I'm really into, and science. So the subjects I did in high school, such a lame thing to say. I did IT, I did maths, I did business, and I did art. Those are the three subjects I did. I know they're just a random mix masala there, but it's fine. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know I was gonna be so good at business, or arts. I didn't know I was gonna be good at that, but I really was, and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, I really want to have a career in that. So I applied. It fits, guys. And when you get your acceptance letter, woo! Like, obviously with architecture there are stages, so you get accepted for the role that they interview you. So basically they accept you, so they accept, I think, like 150 applicants, 75 get interviewed. After the 75, they pick about 45 students to study architecture. So I got my acceptance letter, so I was really happy. I was like, I'm one of the 150. Oh my god, guys, this is really happening. So they gave us a task to do, which was like to design something with cans. And I read the instructions to the T. That's the reason why I fudged up. So I read the instructions and I had to so I created a plane with the can. But the thing is that they said you're not allowed to use any other stuff. So like I had nothing, I couldn't stick anything, so I had to do with what I had. And it didn't come out perfect because you need like, if I had like more glue or something like that, or like other tools to assist with creating that can thing, it would have come out much better. And yeah, I went in for the interview, and guys, when I tell you everything that is bad that could happen in an interview happened to me. I went blank because obviously I was just so scared, and I was the last person to get interviewed. So imagine I watched everyone else get in, and I was the last person. So, and then I got a phone call, and the person didn't just call once, they called twice. And then yeah, I think that's basically the worst thing that could ever happen to you in an interview. So I just had a feeling deep down that I don't think this is gonna work out for me, which is pretty okay. And then I was gonna apply for UP, but my mom's like, application costs 400 rand. You need to look at transport to go to school. You need to look at this and this and this and this. And then I was just like, okay, I want to apply. So it is what it is. Then I applied at UJ. I didn't get accepted for architecture, and I was just so baffled. I'm like, Fitz accepts me, but you don't. Why? So that was the sucky part. But yeah, I ended up so I wanted to study anything in business management. I was like, yeah. My mom looked at me like, girl, no, no. And I was like, okay, cool, but I'm not gonna do what my sister did, which was finance, because I am not good at accounting. Fudge accounting. Sorry, accountants, I know you guys are passionate about your thing, but it's just not for all of us. It is not for all of us. It is not for all of us. So yeah, so I ended up just applying, you just apply. And I got accepted at UJ for BCom economics. Honestly, I was just like, if it's not finance, it has management in it, and it's not management, into the management, I was just okay with it. So I applied. Obviously you apply for 2 at UJ, so it was architecture got rejected, economics accepted me. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So this is how from being an architect student applicant to a graduate in economics. Anything can happen, But yeah, guys, as I said, this is part of a series of many other videos, and I don't want to bombard you all in one video. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about my my academic career at UJ. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have an amazing day and week and are killing it at life, because why the hell not? And yeah, see you in the next one.